Do we have audio? Come on, audio. Do we have audio? Ah, yes, we got audio. Alrighty then. So, let's move forward, shall we? And good news, I finally finished all the compatibility patches for all the armors and whatnot. So that's finally done. I am still working on the mod that adds additional armor types.
Hey boy.
And if we run to a chem bench, which I believe is actually inside Cabot House, I believe there is a chem bench in Cabot House, I can show you the progress on that. But for now, let us move onward.
Go away.
What is this place?
This is Cabot House, like it says on the sign. And if you don't know what that is, you're in the wrong place. You should leave before you get yourself in trouble.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good.
I think he might have recognized the voice, considering he recruited me. Before going through a load zone, save.
Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment.
He'll be right with her.
Oh, damn. Fairly just mixed it. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabbot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabbots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. You're asking what we're still doing here. Boston in its current sad state. Well,
Dog be just like, I don't care.
the time comes.
It is a nice carpet.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, and Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
I haven't had good bourbon in a while. It's been almost 200 years.
Have a seat.
Alright, fine.
Now,
Everything
before we
okay,
get down
boy?
to business, I have a question I'd like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt me. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Welcome, Hedro. Alright, can I get a dialogue with actual Jack? Am I not going to get dialogue with Jack? Am I too far away? I'm too far away, aren't I? There. There we go. I always love this dialogue. I'm not sure which one fits best for our character, but I just love this one.
I'm not sure there's any intelligent life in the universe. At least not on this planet.
You joke, but make a good point. Say humans perish from the earth, as they seem intent upon doing. Say thousands of years from now, a new civilization arose. What would they know of us?
For this particular character, I'm going to say that one.
Even after thousands of years, there would be plenty left of our civilization.
There would be something left, but perhaps less than you think. The ancients built mighty works that they must have thought would stand the test of time. Yet we know next to nothing about them. In fact, most people don't know they even existed.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes.
I really do love the mod that I have that
Well then,
shows equippable weapons.
we'll talk
It was
all
such...
about this
Like, there are so many mods out there to do it, and I finally found one with just simple, easy. Install the mod, I don't have to do jack shit.
You're officially hired.
I don't need special equipment items. I don't need special stuff. I just turn it on and it automatically works. And the camera's freaking out.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check
Hopefully it's not the courier.
Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I was all set when I walked in here.
Well then, get going already.
Alright, so a few fun things to do while we're in Cabot House. Because we're not doing the north side of the map for a while. The balls are floating. Wonderful. Ah, yes, that broke the physics problem.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Is something wrong?
So, fun thing about how the game works. Whenever physical items like this exist in the game, basically what happens is these items here, like the pool table, are static. These are dynamic objects. They're physical objects in the world that can be looted and whatnot. So they're hand-placed on where they're supposed to be.
Hey.
But when you hand-place them, you don't quite get them at the exact right position. They're usually floating a bit. And basically, when you load into a zone, physics takes over, and they drop into where they're supposed to be. And then they may knock around because physics and whatnot. And sometimes physics just breaks.
Your thoughts?
So they wind up still floating in the air. When physics should have, had gravity kick in and they would drop to the ground. Cabot really does have a nice house, though. Seeing a pre-war house is really kind of refreshing.
Ada.
I mean, look at this.
Follow me, boy.
Okay, I'm going to turn off toggle walking. I would have wanted to show you the top floor first, but it looks like we're more in position to show you the basement. So let's look at the basement.
Hey, boy.
See, like, this is a static object. You would think these are real books and they can move and whatnot, but no, they're a static object. You can't interact with them. They are static, they are placed, and they will never move, ever. Basement's definitely seen better days.
What have you been up to?
They definitely keep the upper levels clean, but basement not so much. But basement's definitely got some damage.
This looks like a safe place to recharge our batteries.
It'll do, I suppose.
See, there's physics again acting up
You staying out of trouble?
when something interacts nearby it. Ada! Ada!
Anything you want to talk about?
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army!
Huh.
Dog meat. Don't open the door. And that's honestly all I need. Well, the fat man. And I'm not going to be able to open that because I have no points in lockpicking. I would actually need Ada to open that, and pretty sure she'll get caught if she tries.
What are you thinking?
But yes, if you need a fat man, there's one in Deegan's office.
Whatever you say.
What is it?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine. And never got back here. Could be simple bad luck. Or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. Anything else?
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. Are we good here?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. You all set then?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Oh, we'll deal with it at some point. Probably after Nuka World. Need to do a quick save, just in case. Okay, the ashtray is a dynamic object. The books are not. Even that book laying down is a static object. But these are not static. That is static. It's weird what Bethesda decides to make static and what it decides to make not static. Yes, I knew there was a chem bench in here. Ooh, am I hidden? I think I may be hidden.
Yes.
You stumbled across an issue of backpacks. While wearing any backpack, ride resistance increased by ties. Additionally, backpack power armor carrying capacity, yada yada yada. And the Zeta gun.
Perfect.
And that's really all I needed from here.
Dog meat. Hey boy.
Can't crack the terminal. But
Lost anyone before? This failure is new to me.
so where would it
Sounds
be?
rough.
It's gonna be down here. Alright. Armor conversion. Here we go. So, marine armor can be crafted, as you can see here, from robot armor. Robot armor can be crafted from metal armor. Metal armor can be crafted from raider armor. And that pretty much covers the entire metal tree. I still have to do the leather tree, which goes to combat armor, synth armor, and since we'll be going to Nuka World soon, I can kind of figure out how Nuka World stuff factors into everything. And I was also got to figure out how the Trapper armor factors into things. Yeah, basically the DLC armors for the other two DLCs, I am not quite sure how they factor into things. Just yet. And the powered armor mod. So you can see here, you've got the powered robot, which is essentially the same as normal robot armor, except it gives you +1 strength to sort of represent the fact that it's basically powered. I want to do more with robot armor, but I haven't quite figured out the logistics of how I can make it feel more like essentially power armor light. Then the next one I did is what I call alloyed marine armor. Now what alloyed marine armor is essentially its default effect is the same as having the ultralight modification, which means its weight is halved and it gives you +2 AP. Now of course, it inherits all the normal modifications from marine armor, so you can then make it ultralight alloyed marine armor, which would decrease its weight even further and give you an additional 2 AP. But the idea here, I want to go with the marine armor. You know, this is the pinnacle of the technology, pre-war technology. So there's the pinnacle technology, which is the marine armor, which is pretty damn good in and of itself. And I said, what if we used a metal alloy instead of like whatever base metal they're using, and basically just made them incredibly light? And that's the upgrade path I did for that. For what I'm going to do for metal, I'm thinking of having it work like the. I'll show you. Basically, what I want the metal armor to is essentially have a perk effect similar to... Where is it? It may not be a perk, it may be a legendary effect. But basically, it's the idea that melee attackers deal damage because, you know, all the spikes on the metal armor. So the idea is that anyone who attacks you in melee will get some damage reflected back at them. Which I believe is a legendary effect, not a perk, but you know what I mean. You get the idea. Nope, can't check anything else here. Alright, so we're done in Cabot House. Wait, actually, have we... Is there more that we can talk to Jack about while he's here?
Oh, it's you.
Hey there.
What?
Do you really believe in aliens?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. It was originally my father's theory. He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city.
Yeah, you already said that one.
Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations. But with technology, it seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries. Tools not made for human hands. Carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
You know what this reminds me of? Dunwich. Like, everyone thinks it might be referring to the Zedans, because, I mean, there's the Zeta gun, but what if he discovered the Dunwich Horror?
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
You have proof?
Not to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the lost city. He brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
Quite a place you got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Are we done?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
How is that possible? The war was 200 years ago.
It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. It's no concern of yours. Was there anything else?
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Are we done?
I guess.
I've got to get going.
All right.
Alright. Go to journal. I cover the guidance ship is something we're going to try and do. Where is it? Well, level up logs for here. Anything in our key points that we care about? Armor rank 4. Completely eliminate limb damage. Honestly, it's either Ghoulish or Gunslinger 4. What's going to be more important to us as we head towards Nuka World? Because we'll either get to Nuka World, either get to the Nuka World Transit Center at the end of this episode, or sometime next episode. So we're on the cusp of Nuka World. The question is, what's going to be more useful in the near and immediate future? Dealing more damage with the chance to disarm an opponent, or straight up more health regen? I know I need to invest a bit more in agility and luck, because those are also the other two skills that pair well with endurance, because we've got... Where is it? Not better criticals. There was one of the things here that was useful for survivability. Ricochet, there we go. That's good for survivability, but we need, luck 10 for that. A moving target, which means we would need agility 6. Not to mention Action Girl. I know we need Mr. Sandman for the sneak stuff. The sneak stealthy takedowns. That's 3 things that we care about in agility, and only 1 that we care about in luck. With strength, the only thing we really care about is rooted, just for pure more extra damage potential, damage resistance. I don't think there's really anything we can... Well, we need to get to 7 in perception for refractor. Is there anything in the charisma tree that's worth mentioning? Inspirational. Mainly just for the useful utility. Let's go with Ghoulish. Yeah, we can't do the next one till level 48. This gives us a little bit more health regen, which is never a bad thing. Now the question is, we have the hallucinogen cancer to turn over at Good Neighbor. We've got Kendra down there. But we've also got the guidance chip. And, come on. Enter the condo. And they're just across the river, so we might as well do them and then swing back around Good Neighbor. Because I think I have enough stealth at this point to pull off what I was trying to do before.
Hey there.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
I like it.
Do you not have all of my gear equipped? Because that's my stealth. That's basically my stealth loadout. Yeah, no, you've got everything equipped. All right. So if I want to be as stealthy as possible, this is what I need to wear.
This area is rather tiny.
I see that.
Yeah, I know. Kind of weird that that's my stealth gear, but that's my stealth gear. And again, just as a reminder on why I'm choosing this particular thing as a stealth gear, it's because of its special effects. Reduces detection from moving. It's literally got a stealth bonus. Yeah, I know, weird. How do I want to... We're going this way.
There's a good dog.
Come on. Give me a way out that doesn't involve the nukes. There we go.
Who? Here we go. Still in one piece.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Obviously.
Actually, it's dark out. I need some light. So I should have... Where are you? Cat Eye. Awesome. Okay then. Gunner's note. Got the intel. The gang at Trinity Plaza looks tough, but their leader has a gun, a flamer. Just like the contact said. The right squad of men could take it. Find the flamer at Trinity Plaza. If we're passing by it on our way back.
Like I give a shit.
Wait, this guy had a super mutant note? Do we have two weapon note quests clashing against each other? Super mutant sword. No, this is just... Yeah. Kill, loot, return. I thought we had like two competing loot quests. But you know, theoretically possible.
Okay, let's get started.
I'm gonna quick save because I'm paranoid like that. Just get a little closer. Jesus, Ada. Stop teleporting. Scared the crap out of me.
Dog meat. Hey, boy.
Quick save. Full save.
Hey, boy. Dog meat. Hey, boy.
As you can see here, this place is a little bit different than the other one we looked at. The Nuka Ole Cafe. A little bit more rundown.
Excellent.
I remember one of these actually having a laundry machine that turned dirty clothes into wash clothes. I don't think it's this one, though.
Good dog.
Could be wrong. But I know one of them had a really cool feature like that.
This way, pal.
Oh yeah, this is the one that has the storage room. Fine. Never say no to Wonder Glue.
Ada.
I've never lost.
Hey.
Now we're out here. Ah, yes.
Sweet. Chained on the other side.
Dog meat. How well hidden am I? Yeah, they don't seem to detect me at all, do they? Yeah, he is staring right at me and does not see me. How did you detect me when I'm completely hidden? I'm wondering if it's my companion screwing me up, because look, I'm completely hidden. So he shouldn't be able to see me.
Hey, buddy.
You're here for work. You're too late.
Hey,
Those scabbers are under our protection.
So let's try this. Get everybody over here. Dog meat. Go
over
here.
here.
Stay.
Right there.
Ada. Go
Right
here.
Certainly.
Hold position.
Understood. Please be careful, ma'am.
Where the heck are you? Where's the sentinel? Sentinel. There you are. Sentinel.
Hey there.
Sentinel. Sentinel. Get your ass over here. Now you walk over this way. Thank you. This way. Sentinel. This way. Sentinel. This way then. Sentinel. Sentinel. I swear it's like wrangling children. Sentinel. Sentinel. This way. Can you walk over here? Okay. Fine, fine. Standby mode.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
What's with the attitude?
Yep, see? It was my companions causing the trouble. They never even saw me coming.
Made in the USA!
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
come on. Hey,
Moving out.
Let me then go and quick save. And let's switch over to our...
I like it. Nice.
This is what we need. Our charisma gear.
what have you been up to?
Up, no, I can go around this way. Much easier. Are you the... No, wait, wrong button. Yeah, you're the Protectron I dragged along at some point.
Maintaining present course.
Hey, navigator.
Maintaining present course. Current speed 0 knots. Ahoy, soldier. Ship recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report 1 error remaining. Guidance radar's transmitter is not functional. Requires replacement.
Tell me more.
Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, madam.
Where does it want me to go? Well, seriously, where the heck does it want me to go? Oh, it's over there. On our way home we can hit that. Unless I can just repair it. Do I have the skills to repair it on my own? Yeah, I don't have the repairman skill, so we're gonna have to go and grab it at some point in the future. So that's an interesting question. Do we want to grab it now? Do the stuff at the top of the map, the 3 items we have here. Or do we want to go or do we want to turn in the stuff at and kill Kendra and all that stuff with a good neighbor? Well, I believe I have enough firepower that we can survive the Cambridge crater. So I want to do that because the gun will definitely be useful in Nuka World. So we'll head to the Cambridge crater. We'll head north of that. We'll clear out the Super Duper Mart, and then we can just turn in a bunch of stuff. Why can't we also have to enter Shroud Manor, don't we? And turn in a bunch of stuff over here at Cambridge. So yeah, let's take care of this stuff. These things in the upper part of the map. Let me switch over.
Nice. I like it. Sweet.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Hold on. You'll make it through.
So yes, we need to go this way and a little bit more eastward. That would take us over to the Easy City Downs. But we actually just want to kind of go more
Staying out of trouble.
northwestish. Like that way. We could go across some water. We have Aqua Girl. Actually, that reminds me. Have I finally fixed the Aqua Girl stuff? Nope, still getting rads. Still got to figure out what
Good.
activator is the water. Yeah, no, we need to go more towards bad TFL, don't we? And then cross across there.
Everything okay, boy?
I tell you this much, though. Cambridge Crater scares the shit out of me. You'll see. You will see. Oh, trust me, you will see why I'm scared of the Cambridge Crater. And why I've been putting it off this long. Trust me, my friends. The Cambridge Crater is not for the weak of heart. If I jump across the water here... Come on, where is it? There it is. put a marker there. There, yes. There are a few places that terrify me. Carhenge is one, Cambridge Crater is another. I'll show you guys Carhenge in the future at some point too. Now is this... Yep, this is where we need to be. So I'm going to set my marker back to the Cambridge Crater. Thank you. Because what we want is inside old Poseidon here.
Well, this will be an interesting challenge.
What are we dealing with? Oh, it's just utility protectron. Okay.
Just another day for me. Dead as can be.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is a lot of close quarters combat, so the knife makes the most sense.
It's over. Yes.
Tumblers today, making lockpicking easier. Yes, for novice locks.
We'll all be
My novice locks will now be easier to crack. And that's definitely more useful if you've actually invested points in lockpicking. It can open stuff beyond novice. Now here's an idea. It sounds like robots are attacking. Alright, so here's the thought. Would anyone object to the idea of if you find any of the lockpicking magazines, it unlocks the ability to work with higher tier locks? Like it'll still be a lot more difficult without the perk, but you can actually, but by reading the magazine, you can actually go up a tier. The tier won't be easy, but you'll be able to try it. Let me know what you think. That might be a fun mod to do. Get a little bit more usefulness to the perk.
Sure.
I'm gonna switch over to this one. I'm definitely hearing robots. Sure, I'll go with the left claw.
You got my attention.
I love this gun.
Up yours.
Crippled my own arms, but I still love that gun. Alright. Cambridge Crater. Alright. Alright. Into the drink we go.
Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Where are you? Where are you?
Ah, that's bullshit.
Those are robots, I think. And those guys have just spawned in because you can see gravity is taking them onto the ground.
Got it.
You got my attention.
There's not a raider alive that troubles me. Sorry.
Thanks, stranger. That's more than most would have done.
It wasn't any trouble.
But yes, that was a perfect example of the entire gravity thing I was telling you guys about earlier. Because you can kind of see, you saw them spawn in, they were a little bit high, and they were slowly falling because they were in the middle of vats.
I really don't care.
Yeah, that's how spawning works. Everyone spawns a little bit above ground.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Inching ever closer to the Cambridge crater. No, I actually want to be able to target the leg. Fine.
That it? Sorry. Sorry. You're not killing me. I'm sorry. I guess I just lost control.
Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm gonna go for torso.
Is that the best you can do? Excellent. Let's do this. That it?
I see you now.
Good job. Yeah. Gonna have to try harder than that.
Oh boy. Well, when in doubt, you know the old saying, when in doubt. Mind the place. I mean, it was a good idea. I just needed to back up sooner. Backing up. Backing up.
Someone there?
Molotovs might actually work best in this scenario. That
I really don't care.
worked. Oh, dog meat made a friend. Scared the crap out of me when dog meat does that with the mutant pups. Yeah, so right now we just have this guy following us around everywhere.
The smell. Find anything useful?
Hey.
The really weird thing about when dog meat makes friends with these guys, if you've actually listened to the super mutants, whenever you kill one of these things, they say, "Oh no, my brother!" Which means, mutant hounds aren't exactly mutated dogs. They're just another variant of mutated human. Yeah, let that sink in. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. An extra companion for what we're about to deal with? I ain't complaining. And he just went red. Well, that's the farmer from before, isn't it? Okay. The hell did you kill, Ada? Oh, this guy. Come on, guys, stick together. What's coming up is not going to be easy. Cooking bench? Yeah, screw it. Why not? That should be everything. Okay. You guys are gonna be friendly.
Hold it. We're under orders to charge anyone coming through this area a fee. Cost? 1,000 caps.
How about knocking some caps off the price?
500.
Come on. You can do better than that.
400? Can you afford that?
Ooh, I feel like you're about to say a number I'm really gonna like.
350. Final offer.
Fine.
Fine. Here. Take your money.
That's it. Please move along, civilian.
Oh boy. Crap.
Take that. I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
You got my attention.
I'm sorry. I guess I just lost.
Which is the champion I need to worry about? Screw it.
Oh my god. Are you alright?
Crap nuggets. Yeah, I am not playing around. Whiskey. Buff out. Literally all the calf in 8. The Calmex. The Night Eye so I can see. Day Tripper. Grape Mentats. Jet. Jet Fuel. Medex. Not doing overdrive. Psycho. Psychotats. Ultra Jet. XL. Anything here that'll be useful. Radex. I'm probably incredibly hungry and thirsty now, so, Nuka-Cola. Purified water. Purified water. Purified water. Purified water. No, I don't want the wheel. I just need to be able to move.
I don't.
He's got a missile launcher. Please kill him. Missile launcher isn't even the most dangerous one. That's the blue one. No, the yellow one. Yes, the thunder gun.
Let's get this over with.
If they turn towards me, I am dead.
Dead as can be. Okay, let's get to work. I really don't care.
You just had the blueprint. Where's the one that actually has the thunder gun? It got knocked out of your hands.
Whatever.
So yeah, that is why I was avoiding doing this thing alone.
Gross.
Alright. Quick save. And I'm gonna need Radaway. So yeah. That's the arena! You have to deal all of that to get this thing. The Thunderbolt. And I can tell you from experience, if you get hit by this thing, you're pretty much dead. To put things in perspective, it does 83 base damage. Let's see what's comparable to it. Missile launcher does twice that. Let's see. My 44 pistol does 216 currently. But like I said, it's 86 damage, and I have got. Well, I'd probably be able to tank a couple shots from it. But let me put it this way: I faced that thing before, and it hurts.
I've been spoiling for a fight.
Scum.
Here, maybe if I switch to it, you guys can get a feel of just how powerful it is. There, that give you an idea? And I'm dead. Of course I'm dead.
Up yours. I'm ending this right
Shit,
now.
shit. I'm fucking dead. I am dead. No, I don't want to do that. Shit.
I'm sorry. I guess I just lost control. Sorry. Sweet. Yes.
And it crashed. Of course it did. This is why I save religiously.
Sorry. Die, mutant scum!
Why can I not get a target lock on you? Aren't there two super mutants over here?
I really don't care.
Ah, there's the other one.
Hey there.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Life can be harsh.
Now I'm doing a full save just in case. Alright. I don't think you can ever... I think this guy spawns dead, so I don't think you can actually save this guy.
That's how we do things in the U.S. Army.
Whatever. Hey. Maybe. Like I give a shit. Your thoughts?
Made in the USA.
Hmm? Hey, boy.
Wealth of raiders is close to providing a public service.
This way, pal.
Now, can I actually... Do I have what I need on hand to upgrade the Thunderbolt? That could be an interesting question. I don't have the science for those things, but I can definitely give it a boosted capacitor.
Sweet. This is just what I need.
You're gonna regret ever coming here.
Yeah. We're not going in there. Calm down, dog meat. Heck, I'm pretty sure we're heading the opposite direction of it.
Every day is a good day to die.
Guys, seriously. You guys done shooting at the raiders?
I'm in this right now. That's it. Good riddance.
What's the matter, pansy-ass Pico? Getting tired?
Alright, seriously, Ada, where are you? Ada.
There's nothing I like better than the smell of plasma in the
Which one of these? The
Is that the best you can do?
Seriously, Ada, where the heck did you get yourself off to? There you are, finally, Ada.
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, I should have switched over to Thunderbolt. I really should have. Those are not melee enemies. Well, I guess they're semi-melee.
Dead as can be. Well, this will be an interesting challenge. Suits me fine.
Start just heading off? I mean, I guess we don't need to fight them. Yeah. I don't like the idea that they're right behind us. What was I sound? We're heading towards more robots. Oh no, that's gamma guns.
They go down.
Want some more?
They're going down. I really don't care. Whatever.
Raiders, gunners, children of Adam, zombies.
I really
Busy little section here. Yeesh, yeah, there was a lot of people here, weren't there? There's the Corvega. Oh yes, the Raider with the mini nuke. He is someone we have to be aware of.
If they're out there, we'll find them.
Guys. Guys. Fine.
There's not a raider alive who troubles me. What have you been up to? I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on. My pleasure. Huzzah! Glad that's over. God. The smell.
Almost there.
Goodbye.
Oh, car's exploding. Car's exploding.
Sorry.
Seriously, guys, you need to kill everything that moves.
You're not killing anyone.
There's gonna be plenty of killing once we get to the super duper mark, guys.
I think we're done for now.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
I might just do that. Hey there.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
It's a cruel world. Whatever.
Alright. Now, where is... Ah, there it is. Hey, I can always use more steel. Now, where is the activator for
They're onto
you?
us. Kill him! Bye. Let's get this show on the road.
Flee, F-L-E-E.
Yes.
Protect on control and safe control. Awesome. Disengage lock. Activate units. Protector on override. Override alliance parameters.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Attention, citizens. Commencing. Order has prevailed.
Seriously, Night Reese? Is it just 2 guys? No, there's got to be more than 2 guys in here.
Let's get this over with.
Criminal behavior will be punished.
Roger that. Please tell me we're done. Good riddance.
Up to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law. Unidentified intruder detected.
Attack!
Beginning search.
There.
Until the lawbreaker is dealt with. Protect and serve.
As good a plan as any.
There's something to be said about the Fallout universe, considering that the supermarket I work at has freaking plastic baskets. But no, they're here. They're straight up steel. And I know they're steel because that's part of their crafting components. Like, they ain't aluminum. They ain't tin. They're freaking steel. That says something about the Fallout 4 universe. Considering that they're supposed to have a massive, like, resource war going on, their freaking supermarket baskets are made of steel. I think I might know why they're having a resource war. If you're doing that kind of shit.
Hey,
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
like I give a shit. Got it.
And actual drinking glasses made of glass. In a supermarket, mind you.
Area secure.
Roger that.
Like, they were definitely doing the high-end stuff, even at the common level stuff. Which, you know, says something about their level of waste.
Yes. Yeah, you could say that.
So I went around the entire route, didn't I? No, I actually haven't walked along this side, have I?
Oh. I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken. We'll all be better off without you around.
I'm about to level up again, ain't I?
Ada,
It's sad that people devoted more space to retail than education.
why?
I mean, to be fair, yes, education is important, but you're cramming a lot more people into retail than you are into a school. So, you know, yes, it makes sense that retail would be larger than education. Because you're putting a lot more people in retail than you are in education.
Like I give a shit.
I think that's all the aisles.
Yes.
Yeah, I am just about to level up again. Come on. Come here. How was that not enough to level me up? Alright, where are you gonna come through?
Dead as can be.
All right. Level up. Alright, so we can't get any more survivability stuff. So the question then becomes, what do we want to focus on? Do we want to get more gun skill? Or do we want to start expanding our skill base for the extra skills that we need? Moving target. Yeah. 42. I could actually max out Gunslinger, honestly, at this point. I think I will. Assuming more survivability stuff doesn't show up, we'll have a perfectly valid route in order to keep going to improve our survivability skills.
Anything you want to talk about? Possibly.
Possibly.
I'm glad that's over with.
Come on, guys. This way.
Let's get on with it.
Where are you coming from? I'll give you credit. You caught me off guard. Dog meat, don't wander too far. Like I said, it's like wrangling children.
Thanks for your help. There's a good dog. Good dog.
My apologies. I think I lost them.
Yeah, don't use a flamer in here. Not a good idea. Poor Minutemen. They really did get absolutely owned, didn't they?
Gross. Everything okay, boy?
This area appears to be unsafe.
I guess it can't hurt.
Where the heck did you come from? Another health regen one. If I can manage to actually get some points in science, I can actually start making multi-part legendaries like 76. That's one of the mods I have installed, which would definitely be fun. Or maybe I'll replace one of my Poisoner's gear, because Poisoners, you know, having poison resistance, it's alright. But let's be honest, I'd much rather have health regen effects than poison resist effects.
Yours. Yep. It's over. Gross.
In fact, I found a mod that allows me to get the mutations from Fallout 76 as well, which I definitely want to play with. That sounds like so much fun. Because the mutations in 76 were a fun gameplay mechanic. Like, say, people hate on 76, but 76 had an interesting story. It had a fun premise. It had a logical explanation of why there's multiple soul survivors, you know, multiple player characters. And it had some really fun gameplay mechanics. Its only real downside is that the game released without voiced NPCs, and that was really more of a QA thing. They had voiced humanoid NPCs in their beta.
That's it.
But Bethesda's lovely, lovely QA designers said, "Oh, this is too confusing. I can't tell who's a NPC and who's a Scorched." So they decided to remove all of the human NPCs because their friggin' internal QA designers were idiots. Let that sink in. The only reason Fallout 76 did not release with voiced NPCs is because their QA developers couldn't tell a voiced NPC from a Scorched or Ghoul, which was, you know, an enemy type. And in the Wastelanders update, they brought in voice NPCs. So, you know. Ah, yes, the espresso machine. I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but
Looks like a lot of junk.
if you look through the various logs here and whatnot, what you find out is one of the guys got so angry with Sally that they bolted this thing to Sally's desk out of spite.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
Think you can unlock that?
This lock appears to be a bit tricky, but I'll do my best. There we are. Unlocked as requested.
There's a good dog.
Like, how much you have to hate a person to bolt an espresso machine to their work desk?
Hey there.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
If you say so. Yes.
I'm really gonna have to tinker with the backpacks of the Commonwealth mod so that they're worth switching to. Because right now, compared to the backpack I get from the Creation Club, they're just not worth switching to. So I'm gonna have to make them more powerful, I think. So that's why I can periodically change them up.
How you doing, buddy? Ada,
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
life can be harsh.
All right. Good thing I saved her pretty recently.
What have you been up to?
We'll do a full save. We'll do a quick save. Now that we've loaded, I'm quick saving again.
Hey, buddy.
Whatever.
Dog meat. Hey, boy. Hey there.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Absolutely.
Get up onto this thing. Alright, that should be all of them. Emma's holotape.
What the hell is Josh doing? He's been gone for over an hour. We need to get out of here. Kinda thinking we're already at Concord. If Josh would hurry his ass up, maybe we can get there in time. Shit! Gunfire! Not good! Josh!
Alright, we have done everything we need to do here. So now, yeah, just turn in all the various quests. And we'll end our turn-ins over at Good Neighbor. And when we pick up next time, we'll do kill Kendall. We'll do, yeah, sure, find the flamer. It's on the way. Return the overdue book. Basically, we'll just do this thing and off to Nuka World after that. Though along this route, we will be rescuing Nick. So we'll actually be rescuing Nick before we go to Diamond City. That said, I do need to place a marker down here at Cambridge.
Hey, boy.
Our big push to start Nuka World. Been a long time coming, but it looks like we're on the cusp of Nuka World. Guys, please ignore the ghouls. They are not our concern right now.
let's move out.
I can't go that way.
Find anything useful?
Possibly.
Is there another fight at the little corner store? There is, isn't there?
Excellent. Sweet. Well, this will be an interesting challenge.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army!
Done for now. Oh, this is just what I need right now.
60% is good enough for me.
It's over. That's that.
Where is it? So, fun fact for those who have never noticed this or never picked it up. The sound of flies is supposed to be an indicator that you've left loot behind on a body. So, oddly, in this case, it might have just been a bug. Because you can see I looted that body. Are we already near? Oh yeah, we're already at Cambridge Square, aren't we? Alright.
Let's get out of here. I really don't care.
Quick save.
Suits me fine.
Put the knife away. We don't need it.
Well, look who's back. Take it that area's clear.
Do you really have to ask?
The obvious answer is yes. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, here's your... As long as the Brotherhood's around, those abominations don't stand a chance. If you need time to regroup, take it. Once you're ready, let me know.
I'm ready.
Roger that. I'll mark the location on your map. See you when the target's clear.
Where is he sending me to now? We did Wilson Automatoys like an episode or two ago.
Vous avez l'artefact technologique?
Here it is.
Bien joué. Tenez, la technologie est toujours très demandée. Si vous voulez retourner sur le terrain, prévenez-moi.
Affirmative.
Parfait. Voilà. La zone est indiquée sur votre carte. Bougez-vous.
Don't you have a mission to complete?
Wenn du deine Powerrüstung auf Vordermann bringen willst, haben wir dafür Ausrüstung in der Werkstatt.
Come on, give me the next one.
Ada.
Writing on paper in an age of technology seems inefficient and wasteful.
The day spa
The practice would have been
is in Far Harbor. I know that one. But this one... Oh no, that's the factory. We did the other Wilson Automatoys one, didn't we? Okay, interesting. So when we're doing the south side of the map, we'll deal with that. Alright. Shroud Manor.
Quit screwing around and get out there.
All right, I'm going.
Shroud Manor? Well, it only seems fitting that if I'm going to go
I like it.
and explore Shroud Manor, I should dress the part.
Everything okay, boy?
Should have had the Silver Shroud submachine gun already prepped instead of my melee weapon.
Let's get started. Whatever. Let's just get this over with. Huzzah! Glad that's over. Who's there?
from Alfonso Vincenti to Tony Souza, subject the boss. It's been a week now since the attempt on the boss, and everyone is still nervous about how the hell someone just walked in here and sprayed the joint with bullets. We were lucky the boss only took a slug in the arm. We could have lost him. It's got to be the Minchani gang behind it. Old man Minchani still blames the boss for the cops blowing away his son on that bank job that he and the boss pulled. The boss is still as jumpy as hell. Pulled his gun and started shooting up the room when someone slammed the door. He's talking about making some bolt holes into the house, places where he can make a quick exit when things go to hell. He sent Marco to find someone to do the building work. Just stay on your toes. There could be another attempt. The cops are here, and they are searching the joint, so stay put down there. The boys and I made it into the attic just in time, and the boss made it into his office with Vinny and Marco. That was real smart of the boss to make these secret passages. He says we'll all stay put, but don't make any noise, and we should use these terminals to talk to each other. Those dumb cops don't have a clue we're all standing here inside the walls. I heard him talking about looking for some kind of evidence those carpenters were here. I was trying to listen for more when Jimmy started coughing. The dumb palooka almost gave the game away to the copper standing nearby. Had to pull a gun to his head to shut him up. Heads are going to roll for this. Who the hell tipped the cops off about the carpenters? The boss is still mad as hell. He wants to know who tipped off the police about the carpenters. Says he's sure it's one of the boys and that he's going to find the rat who did it. I don't think it was one of us. I've been watching the boss's new squeeze Candy since she came into the scene, and something about that broad doesn't add up. She plays a dumb dame, but I don't think she's as dumb as she looks. Maybe she tipped off the police. Maybe she's the fucking cop herself, but I ain't stupid enough to tell the boss what I think. He's dizzy for the dame, and with gams like that, who can blame him? But no broad is worth the risk, so I'll be watching her every move. Tonight, Candy went to our gigs over at the Warren. Since the boss has no taste for it, I decided to follow her and take in a show. Figured it was good for a laugh and nothing else. Funny thing is, she never went up on stage. The dame just stayed in the back, powdering her face. Listen to me, Tony. You know, I got a good read on shit like this. Something wasn't right about the whole thing. Things are heating up all over those missing carpenters. It's now all over the news that the cops sent divers into the river and found the van with the bodies. There's no way that they could have known to look there unless one of our own snitched. I know he ain't here now, but the boss told me to tell you to put the screws of those men you got working down there. Tell them straight out that if they don't keep their traps shut, their families will be bumped off. Maybe give them some hush money to further security. Speaking of which, is it true the boss went to the vault with Candy to propose, and they ain't coming out for a week? This ain't the time or place for a goddamn wedding, let alone a honeymoon. But at least if she's locked in there, she can't do any more harm. Honestly, we've had nothing but trouble since that broad arrived.
Hey there.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Something wrong? Thanks for your help.
Lots of pre-war money. And gold. And more pre-war money. Lots of pre-war money. Might even be able to afford a bowling trip at the Galleria. It's $5,000.
What the? Let's
I really don't care.
Good for the Nuka. What do we got here? Candy's holotape? Candy's holotape. So, let's find the end of the story here, shall we? When I was a kid, I used to pretend I was a Silver Shroud. I had a hat, squirt gun I called the Silver Sidearm, and a jacket from my uncle's closet that was 3 sizes too big. I'd go out into the schoolyard and tell the bullies their time was up, but it never quite worked out the way I wanted to. Life rarely does. I guess the same could be said for my career as a police. I wanted to work myself up to detective, solving murders and putting the bad guys behind bars. Yet here I am, on the other side, working the very men I swore to put away. On top of that, there's the mansion. Living here, surrounded by all this imagery, it feels fucking surreal. That kid in the oversized jacket would have been thrilled to live in this house. The reality, of course, couldn't be more different. But however I got here, I'm still a cop and I've got a job to do. I've managed to get Travancy to start using a holotape. I hope it's that the fat fuck will make my job any easier by incriminating himself. Trying for weeks to get Travassi to open up about the business, but he's been reluctant to mention what happened to the carpenter crew. On the other hand, it makes for a good excuse for why I won't sleep with him. If he won't budge, then neither would I. Of course, if he does budge, then I might have a problem. But that's why God invented handcuffs. Might have more luck snooping around. I caught one of his goons blabbing up to his friend about taking someone for a drive downriver. It's a long shot, but it might be worth mentioning it to the stars the next time I see him. I left a note at the Warren and left my frustrations be known. I've given him the location of the bodies, information to Vanci's operation, and the existence of a secret vault. But Lieutenant Mitchell still is frustrated that the initial raid turned up nothing. And now he won't so much as scratch his balls unless I have Travassi confessing to the goddamn Lindbergh kidnapping. Compared to busting jaywalkers and pushing papers, going undercover seems like a big break, but this is way beyond what I signed up for. I'm starting to question whether the department truly has my back. Either way, I'm going to have to do something risky if I want out. Travassi said, The irony is he was willing to tell me everything, but only after everything else. When I asked him flat if he murdered those carpenters, he got rough. I got rougher. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of this. There's a guard at the door at all times, so I can't go out, but I can't stay in here either, because at some point I'm going to run out of food, or his men are going to get suspicious. It's hard to process what happened last week. Even though it's on the monitors, I still can't believe it's real. Inside the house, everyone's dropping like flies. Travassi's gang, to help, everybody. Bless those carpenters. I don't know what materials they used to build these walls, but somehow it's keeping me alive. Pretty soon I'll be the only one left, which means I finally have a way out, but into what world? I don't even know. And the way my skin's looking, I'm not sure I'll live long enough to see it. It's been 30 years since I've picked up this holotape. I'm not sure how much space is even left on this thing. First thing I did when I got out was head to the station. Dead or not, I was going to check in on the evidence on the Travassi, close the case, and maybe have a drink with Sergeant Callahan's corpse. I showed up in full uniform with a badge and a baton and everything, but no one was there. Then I opened up the Sergeant's terminal. Big mistake. Turns out they didn't give a shit about my safety. They left me in this house of horrors to get raped, killed, or who knows what. Guess I should be thanking them. If they pulled me out, I would have been blown to bits along with the rest of the world, but it still doesn't make it right. So I tossed my baton in a box and burned my uniform. From that day on, I was done being police. 100 years since the bombs dropped, but I'm still alive. In fact, I've turned into quite the successful mob boss. Living in this house, it was only natural to use the resources it provided. I took the connection Travassi built through his fake comic business and found some were still alive and kicking. Together, we rebuilt the organization the same way he did, from small-time protection racket to smuggling Thames and dealing with the mayor. Of course, in that world, I'm Candy, the old boss's main squeeze. Not that it's a lie. I spent more time Travassi's so-called mistress of mystery than I ever did as a cop. But these days, I'm starting to feel nostalgic. If I'm still alive, I'm beginning to wonder who else survived. Case in point, the other day on the monitors, I saw someone that looked like Sergeant Callahan. The boys might think I'm crazy, but he had that same cheap tan suit he always wore with a ticket in his breast pocket. It was for the war and theater. After the war, the thing you tell survivors is to head back to old haunts. If you met your friends at a bar on Sundays, go back to that same bar and see if your pal showed up. If Callahan is out there, maybe he stopped by the Warren every now and then for a drink. Maybe that's taking his way of identifying himself to an old friend. If only he knew. A century is a long time to hold a grudge, but time was never a concern for him. Why should it be for me?
Like I give a shit.
And that is the story of Shroud Manor. And I'm going to switch over to my normal clothes now. Where is it? Is it still in here? Shroud Manor. Activate the workshop.
Doggy! Hey boy!
I mean, sure, why not? Did it bug because I activated it early? It might have. Hold on, let me advance the quest. Yep. So, what's the quest ID? Alright. Player... no. Set stage CC CS EF 04 002 quest 1000. Quest dot set stage CC C S E F O There we go. Where is it? And I accidentally dropped something I can no longer find on the ground. Yeah, because apparently, if you pick up the silver ring before finding the hidden terminal, you cannot drop it properly. Oh, wonderful. So I have to do this over again. Let's try and not break the game this time.
Suits me fine.
Is this it? This might be it. Believe this might be Travassi's secret terminal. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Alright, so let's go through the stuff. Mr. Travasi and I are finishing up the last areas that need touching up and will have completed the work by the end of tomorrow. There's request that I have kept no official records of the work that we completed for you. And only my two sons and I have any knowledge of the new patches and secret doors. You can rely on us to be discreet. While finishing up the work, we noticed that the flooring is sagging a little in the back right corner of the billiards room. You may want to think about having the floor joints in that area checked out to see if any have rotted. That is something that we can do for you and replace any as needed for very reasonable price. It's been a real pleasure working for your old Gregorian-style home, Mr. Travasi. It's a real beautiful house. The job is done, boss. They won't be squealing to the fuzz about anyone. We checked their office. There's no record of them doing any work for you. Turns out the old man was a widower and the sons were not hitched, so there's no family for us to silence. It's always been my policy not to use tapes or terminal. It's fine for the other Goombas, but I don't need to record every stray fart that comes out of my head. That all changed when I met Candy, my very own mistress of mystery. She says I got way too much genius not to write my ideas down. I know she ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but it ain't like she's wrong, neither. I built this entire organization from the ground up, using the Silver Shroud as a cover for operations. That was my idea. Protection, smuggling, chems, whatever you need, all you gotta do is speak to the Shroud. I got my fingers dipped in every packet of the town, so the mayor and the city council don't have a clue. They think I collect comic books. Fact is, Candy's right. I'm a fucking genius. And after what happened with the Mishali game, I've been thinking about what I'm going to leave behind, my legacy. So to speak, maybe putting down thoughts or two ain't such a bad idea. Been pissed off for about 2 weeks straight dealing with this fucking carpenter bullshit. The boys think it might be a rat. Well, if we got a rat in our midst, then I want that buck-tooth cheese-eating snitch skinned alive. I want this rat beaten so fucking hard that every fucking rat in the city rethinks their occupation. I want rats on so many ventilators that the fucking hospitals run out of electricity. I want the homeless fucking eating out of mousetraps complaining about a goddamn rat shortage. I want so many dead fucking rats that they do a goddamn Save the Rats telethon because they're now an endangered fucking species. I want the fucking governor to call a state of fucking emergency because Louis fucking Travasi killed every fucking stinking rat-faced fuck who ever lived. Shit, I gotta calm down. Candy says this rest ain't good for me. She's right about this whole holotape thing, though. Letting it out helps. I'm going to ask Candy to marry me. I've got the ring picked out, silver, just like the Shroud. She might not get it, bless her dumb little heart, but when I tell her what it means, she'll flip. Now, I know this ain't the best of time with all the heat, but I don't give a shit. I can invite the chief of fucking police. No, the whole goddamn police department to the wedding if I want to, because at the end of the day, I run this city. I floated the idea of getting married to Candy, but the dame wasn't having it. She says she knows the whole Silver Shroud business is bullshit. So if I want to prove my love to her, I've got to stop keeping secrets and let her in on what I'm really up to. The boys might not like it, but she's right. Thinking of bringing her down to the vault and telling her everything before taking a knee. We don't even need a priest or a judge. They both work for me. Why the hell do I need them? All I need for her to say yes, and she's going to say yes. At least when I'm done explaining it to her. Going to romance this dame so hard, we'll be consummating the marriage halfway through the vows. I told Tony, don't even bothering the vault for a week. I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn carpenters while me and my girl are on our honeymoon.
Nice.
Now, where is the billiards room? They wouldn't mention it creaking if that didn't have some significance to something.
There's a good dog.
And yes, lots of secret passages everywhere. That's what makes the Shroud's hangout kind of cool. Ah yes, here's the billiards room. I said in the corner it creaks. So there should be something around here to give an indication of the billiards room being weird. Huh. Like I said, the Silver Shroud hideout's kind of neat on just so many regards.
Don't worry, I won't.
Now where is the silver ring?
Hey there.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Sounds rough.
I don't think I have it in my inventory. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not sure. We saw it last time, and then I reset the reality, and Where could it be? Could be a case of physics doing its thing. Because remember, she spawned in there instead of over here. So they could have physicsed somewhere weird. Because I will suspect, if I do a clipping through the floor... Weird. I would have thought it might have fallen down there, but I guess not. I don't know. Yep, no. Alright, well, I will see if I can find it off camera, because we have one more thing to do here. We have to turn in all of our stuff at Good Neighbor. To end things proper. And level up too. Yeah, I wasn't expecting 3 level ups before we hit Nuka World, but looks like it. Actually, we also have to go with the guidance ship, don't we? Yes, the other thing we need to do is go to the Constitution. Let's level up. Any other survivability skills available to us? No. Gunslinger's now maxed out. So I need to head east. Don't care about the super mutants.
You staying out of trouble?
I swear, guys, you need to follow me and not keep going wherever the hell you want. Motherfucker! Come on, Fallout 4. Come on, Fallout 4. I swear, Sentinel Power Armor, you better be frickin' coming.
Well, this will be an interesting challenge. I knew this would be a pain in the ass.
Did all the dead raiders respawn? Apparently they fought a rat scorpion. Yes, literally everything in here respawned.
I really don't care. Let's just get this over with.
Raiders, we don't care about you. We don't care about them, guys. Almost there. There's Bunker Hill. Are you gonna be aggro to me? Nope. Is this Jinx's hideout? Is that why it's popped onto my map? Because I feel Jinx is someone important. Jinx's hideout. Believe Jinx is a recruitable settler. Yeah, thought so.
Huh? What? Hi.
Yeah? Yes?
Insubordination? The fuck does that mean? If I got tray route past those crazy route, we would have been swimming caps. We'd have a piece of cake if West sent some boys and me to clear them out. Said that ass kicks me out of gunners when I told him how much of an idiot was to piss this off. Maybe we're casual we train on a Montague job for a proper fiction down because truckler kids don't matter West when he's grinding out some saps cold down there. Fine, doing them keep all the cats myself. Gotta do is get rid of those walking scrap heads.
Yeah?
Alright, I guess I was misunderstanding Jinx's role in this. I am not quite sure what Jinx's role is. Having seen all that. The heck? That's weird. Seems to have gone out the wrong door.
I really don't care.
Alright, whatever. Let's do this right. Charisma gear.
I like it.
So to the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
Captain Ironsides.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly apply.
Come on.
Citizens, you may now resume your normal activities.
It is an honor to crew such a story vessel.
Clear deck of intruder error.
Hey there.
There he is.
Ahoy, soldier. Guidance system fully functioning. Bounty dispatched. It is required you commence dialogue with the captain, madam.
Well, if you'd stayed in the top deck, I'd be a lot easier, Navigator.
This area could withstand a sustained heavy assault. Impressive.
It's pretty amazing. No doubt about it.
You've been of service to our locals. I am pleased you recovered the guidance chip without bloodshed.
Yep.
Though the scavengers have caused us grievous injury, our goals must be nobler than base revenge.
I figured a little theft was better than a lot of blood.
They seek to impugn the honor of the military. Truly, there is no depth they will not sink to. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
So now, can you tell me what's going on?
Complete this task, and I will gladly relate our mission. Until then, silence, vigilance. The ship requires turbo pump bearings from a nearby...
Oh god, that's not over yet.
It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed.
And it's from where?
Captain Ironsides.
This task of many years hinges on those turbo...
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Well, that's got...
Where are the turbo pump bearings? My god, this thing takes forever, doesn't it? Oh boy, yeah, it's, oh, it's actually in Corvega this time. It's usually in Saga's Ironworks. Well, we won't be doing that this time. Our goal, to finally finish off this particular stream. Hotel Rexford. Yeah, just put a marker on Good Neighbor itself.
Nothing to do with me. Sweet. I like it.
Turn around, go across the river. Good Neighbor is not that close.
Time to put on a show.
Yeah. Don't care about you guys. Screw you guys. No, not that one. The one who's literally right in front of you. And I'm dead. You won't let me just finish the damn game properly, will you? Fallout 4. All we have to do is make it a Good Neighbor, and we'll have accomplished everything we were intending to do in this stream. My God, Fallout 4. Come on, Fallout 4. Come on.
Not another step. We'll let you through for 500 cash.
Yeah, shut up.
You
Don't
know
care about you. Guys, we are not engaging the raiders. I don't care. Ignore the raiders, guys. You definitely need to explore the Bolton Bugle at some point, because it is how you start the Pint Slice Slasher quest. Alright, what's my plan of action here to get over to Good Neighbor? Can I just skirt around these guys? I think I can. Fuck you. Guys, ignore them. Please don't crash going through the damn load door. Almost there. Last leg of the journey. 10 frickin' feet. 10 frickin' feet. From the damn Hotel Rexford. Fallout 4 is really pushing my buttons right now. not even covering the fact that once we actually turn in this quest and are ready for the next stream, you have to remember, I have to still head all the way back to Hangman's Alley and dump all my junk. Off camera. Naturally. But still, I'm taking a break after this episode, because normally what I do is immediately after I close the episode, I make the run over, dump all the junk and whatnot, but not this time, no. Fallout 4 has been pushing my buttons way too much right now, and I need a break from it. But I will do the Hangman's Alley run before we pick up the next episode, which should, based upon what we've managed to finish in this extra long session, be rescuing Nick, finishing the Silver Shroud, and getting to Diamond City. Better not freaking crash. Doing a full save. Doing a new quick save. Putting away my weapon. Quick saving here. Quick saving here. Talking to Fred.
You're back! How was hallucinogen? Find me something good.
I think I've found a drug that even you think twice about huffing.
That's so. Far out. Can't wait to start breaking this down in the lab. Here's your payment. In full. As promised. Hey! Before you head out, you need to pick me up? Buff out? Mentats?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You're gonna love this. Trust me.
Actually, he's got a decent selection of things. Not gonna lie. I mean, if you need chems, this is the guy to go to. My man. And of course, I have more than enough weapons to simply pay this guy an armory at this point. I mean, seriously. I just paid him in guns. That's how many guns I have. Alright. Yeah. We finally did it. We gave him the damn thing. So, we're saving here. We're ending here. I still have to make the damn run back to Hangman's Alley, but we'll be picking up here as we go and take on Kendra. So, yeah, that took way too long, but it's in the can. It's done. We're done. Let's move on. Next week, or not next week, next episode, we finish off the stuff in the Boston area and move on to Nuka World after that in episode 21.